where people shop at that's established, all this and that, they spend a little extra for good quality, all this and that, you can find people there for sure.
So I mean, women don't want to go up to men, so it's like, what? How would you even know like a man is single, like in the grocery store? First of all, nobody wants to be bothered in the grocery store. So it's like, what? How would we?
All right, so,
do you want to be approached, or should we be open? What is it?
I ain't gonna lie to you, me personally, I like being approached. It happens so often.
We're doomed.
You know what I'm saying? I like being approached. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna, it don't matter what type of tip you on or anything like that. I just like being approached. Hey, you stretch life. Hey, you Nick. You this. You that.
Welcome to the Holly Morgan podcast. My name is Holly, and we have a very special guest today. This guest is someone who I met through mutual friends. I really appreciate him. Get into photography, someone who's already successful in photography. I kind of learned a lot from him, so I really appreciate this. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up with y'all boys, man? It's your boy Nick, man. Most people, they know me as Stretch and whatnot. Holly was talking about successful photographer. I mean, I don't know what successful really means, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I am a photographer. I'm a little established here in Tallahassee. I do what I do, and yeah, that's honestly about it.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. Nick. We're going to go ahead and get started. If you haven't seen any of the episodes so far, we have a few segments. First segment is going to be the Soul Quest segment. Next one is Trending Topics. Next one after that is going to be the Love Quest, my favorite segment. And then the last segment is going to be the Mental Health / Reality Is. So, we're going to get into some things today. I feel like this is going to be a very good podcast. What you think?
Yeah, of course. It's going to be a great podcast. Anything great without, you know what I'm saying, when I'm here. Everything amazing.
Brother. Okay, so, all right. So, we're going to go up with the first question. Okay, so, first question is going to be, what's the most valuable quality you believe you embody as a person?
The most valuable quality I embody as a person?
Yes.
The most valuable quality that I believe I embody as a person, if I had to say it would probably be my people skills, you know what I'm saying? The way I'm able to easily, make people feel welcome, make people feel like they belong, make people feel like they can do, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things that they don't believe they can do, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So I feel like that's something that really stands out about me a lot because, I'm the type of person that likes to help people, no matter what type of situation you're in, man. Like, say for instance, one example, it was some random behind lady, she had got rear-ended, clipped and all this and that, and literally it was on the highway. She went off to the side in the ditch, all this and that, literally nobody else would help her at all. Nobody stopped. Everybody kept going. They just was looking. Some had their phones out and shit, or they were driving by and shit. I was literally the only person that got off the highway, off the side of the road, ended up getting my car hit in the process.
Oh.
But that was my older car. But yeah, I did that, helped her out. And then when people actually seen me stop, that's when everybody was like, oh shit, let me stop. You know what I'm saying? Let me follow along. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's just one little small example. And
how you know it wasn't a trap? Like, how people be on the side of the road and the men come?
Man, listen, man, I keep my gun on me all the time, every day. Yeah, every day, everywhere. I ain't got no problem with that at all, man. It is what it is. And if they do, it is trying to get me, then they're just trying to get me. At least, I had good intentions.
He had a big heart, y'all.
Yeah.
Big heart.
Exactly.
Okay, so for me, most valuable trait I have, probably my genuineness, I guess. I feel like anybody that truly knows me knows that I'm an honest person. I'm very direct, very genuine. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anytime it comes to conversation or anything you want to know, like, I'm just a very genuine, straight up, direct person. So you don't got to worry about deceit or me like doing like some sneaky stuff. I just feel like naturally I'm just honestly just genuine. So
right.
If you ever got to like be like close to me or someone who's truly a friend of mine, I feel like you would kind of agree. So I would say that's probably my biggest trait.
So you're genuine, basically. Your biggest trait is being genuine.
Yeah, well, it wasn't biggest, it was valuable.
Valuable.
Yeah, valuable.
Okay. I got you.
All right, so next question. Oh, one more thing I forgot to add in the beginning is, my guest has the ability to have me choose first or answer first, or you can answer first.
Okay.
And if you don't want to answer, you got to take a shot.
I'm fine. answer and everything. I'll take a shot regardless, though. You know.
Okay, so
next
question, y'all. So we're actually gonna choose from the baskets. All right.
I gotta pick it out.
Yes.
Hey, you got some big ass cars, boy. Come on. I'm gonna pick the yellow. Then I'm gonna take it back and get red.
Want to?
Nah, it's straight. What's your favorite sign other than yours and why? Alright, so yeah, I definitely can't even answer this one. I ain't gonna lie to you boys, man. I ain't into the whole sign thing. I know what I am, and I know when I tell people what I am, they be like, ugh.
Scorpio?
Yeah. My birthday this month, y'all boys. Yeah.
Hey, the big 2-6.
Yes, sir. Alright. Okay. Oh, I like this one. Is it okay to go through a person's phone when you're in a relationship with them? So. I got experience with this one, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I got experience with this one. Me personally, I feel like it's not okay. You know, because at the end of the day, how you are, you have to trust your partner. You know what I'm saying? To realize who they are and how they are. So, say for instance, you know, guys, we always gonna joke about stuff. You know, we're always gonna joke about stuff. So, say for instance, I'll be in the guys group chat. One of my single guys in the group chat, they'll probably put some girl in there or something like that. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? This girl, she look like this. She beautiful. What y'all boys be thinking on and all this and that. And we'll give it a simple response like, yeah, man, you know, she like that. She fine. She all this and that, you know, at the end of the day. And now you going through your man phone, you see, why you calling this girl fine? Why you doing all, you know, it can be brought in context a lot. And the whole entire time, your man not even caring about that girl at all. His homeboy just asked the question. Now, your man can't answer questions. You know what I'm saying? Your man can't answer a regular question. He's still a man at the end of the day. So, it be stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I just feel like looking through people's phones, you never know what the context is. So, you're kind of like killing your mind when you do that, you know, because you just never know. Nobody's going to be 100%, oh, yeah, I never talk about anybody, other guys. I never do this. I never do that. But at the end of the day, we all human, you know. And that's how I feel about it.
Okay, I had to choose a few different ones. Already.
You went through like 5 of them.
Like that, we all answered all these already. Okay, so okay, so that was a good answer. My question is, actually, let me kind of respond to that. Do I agree or not?
It sounds like you agree to you going through the phones. You cool with it.
No, let me think. Let me be honest. No, I do not. I don't agree with going through someone's phone. That's not. No, you shouldn't do that. That's just an invasion of someone's privacy. But I feel like if I wanted to, let's say I wanted to see something, so I should be able to.
Yeah. You can ask.
Hey, can I borrow? Maybe I'm looking for something else, but I should be able to go through your phone and not find anything.
Okay. Well, yeah, that. But at the end of the day, whatever you might find or you might not know what's in there type shit, whatever you find, exactly, it could be out of context for sure. Like literally, man. Say for instance, this one of the examples I had in one of my relationships. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this. So, so there was this girl, right, way back in like high school. You know what I'm saying? All this and that. You know how it is, man. Once y'all glow up, you know, they start trying to be on you. They start trying to do all this and that. So basically, this girl had hit me up, you know what I'm saying some crazy shit, all this and that. Nothing too crazy, nothing too vulgar. But it was leaning towards the whole, hey, I'm trying to be with you. I'm trying to do this and that. Let's hang out. Let's do this and that. Me not even entertaining it at all. Just being like, LOL, that's what's up. Dang, cool. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Screenshotting it, send it to the guys group chat. Y'all, look at this woman. Y'all remember when she dubbed me back in high school in front of everybody, blah, 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 did all this and that, you know? It was one of those situations. And she looked through my phone, seeing that. Now she in her feelings all day thinking I'm trying to really hang out with this girl. I'm trying to do all this and that. When no, literally, this is what it was. She dubbed me back. Well, yeah, no, she asked, yeah, for sure, but she was still feeling some type of way about it. Wait, no, asked to look through my phone? No, she didn't ask to look through my phone. Yeah, nah, she didn't ask to go through my phone, none of that. So she seen that she was sick the whole day until it finally came up and I realized she was kind of sick. I was like, why you acting like this? And yeah, then it came out like that. And that's what it was, you know. I let her know, but still, she was still feeling some type of way because y'all can't just shut off that easily, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so my question is, I guess this is kind of similar. Oh my God. I guess this is kind of similar to, you kind of answered this at first. So if you hit someone's car and no one was around, would you leave a note with your insurance? if it's not damaging but very noticeable?
You know, me personally, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Nah, I've done this before too. I ain't gonna lie.
Bruh.
I remember this day vividly, man.
Oh my God.
I was going to Wahoo Seafood Grill. I was trying to get my first ever like crab boil for real. It was like 10 o'clock at night. I went there, ordered it. I was in the parking lot. Man, I was backing up to get out. I turned a little bit too soon. Bow, hit the side of the dude's car. Nobody was out there. So I sat there. I was like, oh shit.
Did it have a?
I mean, it was a little like scrape, you know, nothing crazy. It wasn't nothing crazy to be like, damn, this shit gonna cost like $1 million. Now it was probably something only cost like maybe $5,200 to get painted out, all this and that. You know, nothing crazy. But yeah, man, I looked at it and I was like, man, fuck this. My crib all the way across town. They ain't gonna. So I slid, bro, because there wasn't no real damage to my car. So I was like, man, damn. So yeah, it's kind of unethical, but you know, I mean, I was a college student. You know, just got the fan. You just got the Tallahassee.
What about now if that happens?
Oh, if that happens now, man, I'm gonna probably leave some shit because now I can actually afford it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Back then, I couldn't afford shit. I couldn't even afford that crab bowl I was getting.
Bruh. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't leaving no note.
You ain't leaving a note, man.
But this is why I'm very careful when I'm backing into places. It's very rare that I hit someone's car because every time I, open the door and close it, I'm looking how close I am to somebody. Like, it's very rare that I would hit somebody's car. But I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm not leaving my shit.
You're not gonna leave that?
I'm not. But if it's like damaging, yes. But a little scratch. Sorry, y'all. I'm not.
Little scratches, nah. Little scratches.
Okay, y'all. So next question in the Soul Quest segment. Would you have an issue if your current spouse was depressed and cried over their ex dying?
Man. My opinion, I probably wouldn't. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely wouldn't actually, because at the end of the day, man, an ex is an ex. It's somebody you spent a long ass time with, hopefully.
Is there a time frame?
Yes. If you crying over somebody you was with for 2-3 months, then come on now, be for real. But if it was some years, 2, 3, 4 years, all this and that, man, let out your emotions, because at the end of the day, it's somebody that was in your life, a good part of your life, you know what I'm saying? Y'all made these memories, y'all did all this and that. It's shit you can't, forget. You know? So it's like, damn.
Well, I mean, a time frame of them crying. Like, let's say it's day, weeks.
It just all depends on how often they cry. So, like, every now and then, it's cool, because at the end of the day, you feel me, like I said, it was somebody that spent a good chunk of your life with you, So I get it, man. But at the end of the day, I ain't trying to hear all that all the time. Like, don't expect me to try to comfort you crying about a whole nother nigga. You
won't comfort her?
Yeah, in the first couple, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that first I say you got a month max. The first month.
That's good.
The first month, I'm with you. But after that, man, you still crying over what you call it,
Would you break up with her after a certain amount of time?
I wouldn't break up with her.
You would just have to talk like,
I just let her know, hey, this is getting kind of crazy. Shit need to change. Some gotta give. Maybe you liked him a little too much. Maybe you should have been with him. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you probably could have prevented that. You never know. Because you crying so much about it. What's going on here? You supposed to be looking at me now, not him no more. What's going on?
That's kind of true.
In my opinion,
Now, if we were to turn that around, I don't know. I don't really want to see a guy crying for a long amount of time.
You're not gonna cry that long. I'm gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna give you like a week, honestly.
Yeah, like
after that, it's like, all right. Is
guys,
there something else I need to know?
Yeah, we definitely a little different when it comes to the emotions department. A lot of men, they close off their emotions and shit like that, and we try not to have emotions because a lot of men grew up. I grew up not really knowing that I'm okay with. I should be okay with expressing how I feel about.
And
a lot
that's
of
fine.
things.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
like I don't have a problem with a guy like expressing their emotions, but when it's specifically about an ex and it's been weeks and weeks, it's kind of like I feel like it's something else we kind of need to talk about. Like, why did y'all break up again, and why you not with that person? Because it feels like you got some strong emotions here.
Like, it make you feel like you've been messing with them while y'all have been in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
So yeah, my time frame about a week. That's fine. After that, I might have some issues, but. Let's go on to the next segment. The next segment is going to be trending topics. Trending topics kind of consist of things that people have been talking about. It's kind of prominent right now in the world. It's on social media. So I kind of just want to get my guest take on them, all right? So, first question is going to be, why does a woman's intuition sense when a man is cheating, but not when a man is unhappy?
Oh, why? You asking me that? I don't know. Man, but that shit crazy though, because it be like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a great question. I can't answer it though. You gotta answer. I'm about to say you gotta answer that.
Okay, let me answer. Sit. Okay, so why does a woman's intuition sense when a man is cheating, but not when a man is unhappy? I can't answer for other women. I can only answer
for yourself. Then go ahead.
I feel like I can sense both. So I'm gonna know if you're unhappy with me because I feel like I'm gonna feel a change. If we really like on one and we're on one accord, I feel like I'm gonna sense a change, whether that's you're unhappy, whether you're cheating, whether you got something going on financially, emotionally. I feel like I'm gonna sense something regardless. That's just me. I don't know about other women. So yeah, I mean that's my answer. I feel like women have a hard time taking accountability for certain things, but personally, in my perspective, I feel like I'll be able to sense something is up. I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like something is up for sure. I'm gonna know if you're unhappy with me or, something's off in our relationship. Personally.
Okay. That's real. You can definitely sense a shift in the relationship if shit's off, you know what I'm saying?
I might not know exactly what it is.
Yeah, you might not know what it is, but you gonna know it's off. But but a lot of women automatically go to, damn, he probably cheating on me, right? Or he probably talking to other bitches or something like that. He probably got something. Let me check that phone. That's when they go to that.
I ain't gonna lie, you might be right.
Yeah, that's when they go to that.
But doesn't that start from being unhappy?
Oh shit, wait. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can talk like this. I ain't got no problem with it. If you cool with it, I ain't.
Fine.
So you said, ask the question again?
Doesn't that start with a man being unhappy?
Yeah, it does. I mean, not necessarily though, because a lot of men, they just cheat just to, because they too used to that. They too used to messing around with a lot of different women. So when they actually get in a relationship, it's like weird for them to go to like, damn,
being monogamous.
I'm only yeah. So they end up, messing around and fucking up. And so it's not necessarily, with everybody where it's like, damn, I'm unhappy with you. It's just they're just not used to being with one person. And that's the problem. So a lot of people ain't really there to talk about that either. So like some people, they want it done. You cheat, that's it. I'm an advocate for that. I ain't gonna lie to you because I'm like that.
An advocate for what?
For if you cheat, it's one and done. I ain't gonna mess with you no more. We done. We out of here. But in my opinion, I feel like some people, they gotta realize where they come from.
What I mean?
So like how I said, if somebody's been in the streets all their life, fucking 50 different women every 2 weeks, and now they trying to settle down with you, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I might have to give him maybe a second chance or a third chance just in case, because at the end of the day, you never know.
No.
He's too used to that.
Well, then you shouldn't tell me, agree with me that we can be in a monogamous relationship.
Exactly. So, but women, they don't hear, man, when he telling them that. And some men lie about that.
Okay. Because who'll say straight up, like, I'm going to cheat on you a little bit.
No. But that's the thing. They're not going to say, I'm going to cheat on you a little bit. They just be like, yeah, man, I get around. I've gotten around. I've done this. I've done that. So I should tell you right there, oh, this guy, he might, you know what I'm saying? You never know.
No.
It's always a variable.
No. Okay. What are you going to do in this relationship is the question.
But you never know until you do it, right?
Is it hard to just...
I'm trying to get in my skin.
Is it hard to just tell somebody, like, I got a little urge before you do it?
Oh, yeah. If niggas did that, it would be so much more easier for women. But niggas don't do that. They just do it out of impulse. Because sometimes the shit just be right in front of them, And it'd be hard for them. It just takes a certain type of man. It'd be hard for them, literally. I've been in, guy group chats.
I kind of believe you, though.
Guy group chats, they've literally texted us in the group chat. Man, y'all boys, man, this girl right here, I'm over here, y'all, she kind of going crazy, man. I don't know. She going hard at me, bro, and I ain't lying, bro. I'm a little drunk. I'm a little this and that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it takes the guys to really like hit them up and be like, yo, bro, nah, take your ass home, nah, do this,
Are you
do
the
that.
accountability partner?
Of course. I've been an accountability partner a lot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in a relationship my whole entire life. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
This is the only time where I haven't been in a relationship, and it's kind of crazy.
You love
I ain't
a
gonna lie to you.
relationship, man.
It's kind of crazy. You know, I've only had 2 relationships. I'm 25, about to be 26. I've only had 2 real relationships, but those relationships lasted all the way from when I was 19, 20, all the way to now. So, you know, I've always been in one, and I've never, like, you know what I'm saying, stepped outside of it. So it's like I don't really understand it. So I always have been that accountability guy where it's like, nah, man, why would you do that when you got this at the crib? You can just step on right now, you know. And it's like, man, you know what? You right, man. Let me call my girl. Let me go and slide with my girl and whatnot. But some niggas ain't gonna lie, they be tired of their girl, man. and that's what I would be telling them. But at the end of the day, you know, that's a whole nother conversation, man.
It is. But and someone like you, who I'm pretty sure in photography,
Yeah,
probably been throwing it at
man,
you.
it's a lot, man. It's a whole lot. But at the end of the day, you know, it's like this, man. I'm not the type of person I gotta actually know you before I can even get to that level with you, you know, because it's wild. You
We
feel me?
appreciate that.
It's real wild. I told plenty of women that, man. Some women have been straight up and told me, hey, yo, Nick, man, I just want you to do this, to do that, and I gotta tell them, yo, I don't even know you. I just let them know, yo, I'm not a whore.
What if it's someone you know?
If it's somebody I know, then that's a different story. I ain't gonna lie. So then we have that conversation where it's like, okay, you know this, you know that, yeah, I get that, you get this, but me personally, I just got out of some shit. If you want to do some shit, you want to do all this and that, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not gonna turn into anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so you gotta be straight up and be honest with them, and that's all you can ever do. You know. Because why would I try to get into something right after I got out of something? I need that time to, you know, take to myself, do this and that. And every man needs release and all this and that. So if you want to help with that while I'm in this process, hey, it is what it is.
Just know nothing else
just know,
is coming of that.
know ain't shit gonna happen, you know. Not at least not right now in the space that I'm in.
It's actually interesting because they say Scorpios are like very sexual.
Oh yeah, very, super duper.
You don't seem like you come across as that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's okay.
You gotta read this needle chart.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about those needles, but like it's the truth. Scorpios, we do like a lot of sex. We do like a lot of stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause that relationship shit. I might only been with women I can count on my fingers, my 5 fingers, but yeah,
you're lying.
I ain't lying, man. Okay, 10 fingers.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? It ain't past that. You know what I'm saying?
That's not
like,
bad though for your age.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
you know, and
good,
what I do and all this and that. You know, it's different. A lot of guys can't say that, and
Yeah.
that's what I appreciate.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You know, Scorpios, we definitely fuck with that. Like I said, you know, I can count on both of my fingers how
I
many people I've been
appreciate
staying
that.
with.
I
But
appreciate
it's
that.
been well over a good 500. I know a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a good
500 times with just those people. You know what I'm saying? You know
okay,
what I mean?
that's fine. Okay, that's good, man.
Because I believe in them STDs. Them bitches are there.
Yeah, and Tallahassee is what we is?
I don't even know. I just know that I'm scared of them shits. So.
Same here. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next segment, you guys. This is my favorite segment, which is the Love Quest segment. Okay, so first question in the Love Quest segment. Let's see. Let's get a good one for Nicholas. Oh, if you had to tell your future spouse one thing you are currently struggling with, what would it be?
One thing I'm currently struggling with right now, I ain't gonna lie, is balance. Like, I'm struggling with balance right now. So, like, you know,
like you work a lot.
Yeah, and that's one of the main things, you know, like how I told you, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta learn how to be up and doing all this and that, you know, ain't no room for sleep for real when you try to really,
tomorrow.
yeah, type shit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be used to it, you gotta be able to do it. I struggle with just balancing that and, you know what I'm saying, and all the other shit I'm trying to do, like hanging out with friends, because now, you know, I got a house now and all this and that, so like, I like, yeah, appreciate it, man. I like having people over a lot, like my guys and all this, now we be playing spades. And I just recently bought a bunch of card games and shit. We playing like Do or Drink and all Truth or Drink and all this other good shit, you know. And I just love good vibes, you know. I have barbecues literally like every fucking week.
A sociable person.
Type shit, yeah. You know. I have barbecues every week, man. About 5 to 10 people every time. We be having a good time, music and vibes almost every week. And homecoming coming up, yeah. Yeah, we
it's
in
gonna
there.
be lit.
We in there. So yeah, me with balance, man. I'm trying to learn how to balance all that shit. Cause literally last week we had a spades night before we had to go off to Mississippi for the football game.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't go to sleep till like 4. Had to wake up at like 7. I missed that shit. I missed the trip to Mississippi, but it's okay though, cause that was like a 7-8 hour bus ride. I was not trying to be on that shit. So we flying for this next game, so I'm gonna definitely make that one tomorrow. So yeah.
Okay, so you would tell your future spouse that you need help with balance. So
Yeah.
I might have issues with giving my all to you because
Yeah.
I like having my friends, I like having a social life, I like making money, and then
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, trying to balance all that. But then again, I will say, when I was in my relationships, my balance with my woman and all this and that would be actually pretty great. Because I would literally stop hanging out with all the friends and shit, and I would literally just hang out with her. And that was a thing as well, you know. So it was kind of wild, but you know, we did it. It was straight. I never had problems with that. They had a couple problems with it, but I can't fault them for it. You know, at the end of the day, you know, new
Your
experiences, do all this and that. Girlfriends and all this and that. I did the girlfriend I did have, or both of them, you know, kind of had a problem with some balances with that stuff, you know. And it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
you feel like you're getting better.
Oh, of course. I'm learning more. I'm doing better. I'm learning better. You know what I'm saying? I'm waking up more earlier. I'm doing more things in the morning rather than at night. Because when I would do things at night, that's what would cause me to wake up at like 12, 1 o'clock sometimes.
Same.
So.
Okay. So for me, I don't know, maybe like being trusting of other people, I guess.
Right.
I feel like everybody say that, but I don't know. Like for me, I mean, as you can tell, my apartment's in the cut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like
super in the cut. Ain't no respect.
I'm to myself. I'm the opposite of sociable, actually. I'm an introvert. I don't really go out like that. So I'm very I like just being by myself. So when someone comes into my life, it takes a long time for me to trust them, I guess. So
Right.
I mean, I guess that's something I'm still struggling with currently. So, you know, people show their representative initially.
Mm-hmm.
So for the first 3 to 6 months, I just feel like people show you what the good side of them.
Right.
And then after, it's like, what? Now who is this?
Yeah. And that's a whole thing too, man.
So I fall in love with the representative because it's
that's a whole thing too, man. I be telling people all the time, bro. You not gonna know that man, that woman within 2 years, bro.
2 years?
2 fucking years.
You told me this.
Because if you think about it, my experiences, me looking at different videos and shit like that 2 to 3 year mark, that's really gonna tell you if you want to be with that person.
2 years is a long time.
Because by that time, you're gonna realize exactly who that person is. 2 years is what it takes, and I've done this twice, so I know. After that, a year and a half mark, 2 years, you start really seeing who that person is. You start realizing, can you really be with that person right now? Is that person really right for you right now? And that's just what I've been experiencing. That's just what I've been seeing on YouTube videos with couples and all this and that. It's like that 2 year mark is really when you find out if this is somebody you can be with, you know?
Are you dating other people at this time, or are you just talking to a person for 2 years solely?
No, just dating. Like we're together. Like maybe we were talking for like the first year. That counts as a year as well, because you know you're figuring them out. But then that actual year after that, it don't really matter when you get with them. But just that 2 years of you knowing that person and actually, like, you know, being intimate with them, actually figuring them out, knowing what they do, all this and that.
Is intimacy involved?
Yeah, of course.
So doesn't that change things a little bit?
It does. That's how you're going to really know that person. You know what I'm saying? Because say, for instance, okay, right now, you meet a guy, right? You don't give him shit and all this and that for like 8-9 months. After you give him that, you know, are things the same or are they not?
They're not.
Okay, they're not. So now, boom, shit, you already know off rip, that nigga's not for you. Okay, boom, you could have got that out the way month 2, right? Why didn't you do that? So now, if you did give it to him month 2 or whatever and all this and that, now you got all this rest of the time to actually figure out if this is the person for you, if this person can be for you, and all this and that. And that's the way I look at it. Some people might look at it different. Yeah, like literally.
If somebody give you the booty early, they don't look at them. You don't look at them a little different.
It depends on how early. Like first night type shit.
No.
We grown, but at the end of the day, if you're really looking for a relationship, first night is crazy. 2-3 months, that's okay in my book. You know what I'm saying? That's like the kind of medium to where it's like, okay, you talk to them for how many days is that? 3, 6, 9, that's like 90 days. You talk to them for 90 days. You got to be with them every day, all this and that, talk to them every day, do all this and that. Okay, now let's see how you're going to act after this.
Yeah.
So now you're seeing how they act, and if they act different, if they do this and that, you just know you're not finna waste a lot of time. You know what I'm saying?
But then you just already gave away a body.
But at the end of the day, bro, you never know until you know type shit, in my opinion. That's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm not finna wait no year, 2 years to, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, because I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? I can't. I just can't. It's a deal breaker for sure. Because if you want me to be all about you, you want me to be for you, men have needs. And if them needs ain't being met for real, you're just going to find them elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to be honest about it.
What's the most you'll wait?
The longest I have waited was a year. Yeah, a year. That was my first relationship. Waited for like a year. And yeah, it was a year after that. And then a couple years and some change after that. And then we ended up breaking up just because, you know, things ended up being crazy because that 2 year mark, you know what I'm saying? It was wild. But yeah, I waited a year. It was smooth. It was straight. I just knew I'd never do it again.
Okay. I was gonna say, how did that work out?
Cause yeah, you know, it starts getting crazy after that. You know, like you said, you really start seeing who the person is for real after that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing against none of y'all, none of this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, none of who?
None of them, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just throwing out a disclaimer. You know, it's just it wasn't you.
I'm not gonna watch this.
Yeah, you never know. You never
know. That's true.
You never fucking know.
Okay, so. Okay, y'all, it's getting good. Okay, so next question: how is marriage beneficial to a man?
Oh man. See, marriage is very beneficial to men, depending on the woman. Now, if you choose them right, it could be very beneficial. If you don't, then you fucked up. And that's all I gotta say about that, really. Because at the end of the day, it could be beneficial if they're actually doing the things you would expect a wife to do. So, say for instance, me personally, if I had a wife, once I get a wife, I'm gonna expect her to be all over me like this when I come home.
That's
but,
it?
Yeah, nah. Me personally, what I look for, what I expect in a wife, and all this and that, I would really expect for my wife to, you know, really be about me and be about what I want. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily 100%. Oh, he wants this. Oh, he wants that. I gotta do it for him. I gotta do this and that. No, just the shit that makes sense. So, like, say for instance, I want to start up a new business idea. I need you to be there 100% with me. Not no 99, not no 98. Yeah, speak some sense into me and all this and that. But still, if I want to do it, you know what I'm saying, realize that this is something I really want to do and push me with that. Help me out with that. You know what I'm saying?
What if she don't see it working? Like, I don't think this really is. She should still be 100% with you.
No. Like I said, talk some sense into me.
Make it make
but
sense.
Still make it make sense though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, not all ideas are good ideas. Say for instance, yeah, I want to go rob this bank.
Obviously not.
It's not, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you shouldn't.
Maybe you want to be a rapper.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
That's
a good one too. You want to be a rapper, all this and that. Okay.
Are you actually good?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Is it a good idea? You know what I'm saying? Can you really rap? Can you really rhyme? You know what I'm saying? I've heard your freestyles. Maybe work on it a little bit. Try to, you know what I'm saying? Bring it back to me in 2-3 months. Type shit. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's smooth. But if you're just completely like, no, don't do that. No, blah, blah, blah.
Or just not supportive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't with that, man.
Okay, so all for you, supportive. What else makes
just make sure
marriage beneficial?
Just make sure everything's straight. You know what I'm saying? Say for instance, if we got kids and shit, make sure the kids straight. If I can't make sure the kids straight, it's like I look at everything 50-50. You know, I look at a lot of things 50-50, except for like the actual. No. I was gonna say, except for like the actual manly things and all this and that. You know, we're supposed to go out there, make all the money, do all this and that. Yeah, I believe in that. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah, I pay for everything. I don't give a fuck, bro. You know, because I got that attitude to where it's like I'm gonna make however much I need to make whenever I need to make it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't got no problem with that. You know, if you want to help out here and there, you can help out here and there, but you ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? It's cool if you want to. You ain't got to.
I mean, that seems simple.
It's very simple.
So what?
It's very simple. Yeah, it's
right?
very simple.
Am I missing something?
Nah, ain't nothing missing.
Because it definitely seems simple.
It's very simple, you know, but a lot of women nowadays, they don't care for that shit right now. They just care for having fun. So, you know, and then that's the day and age we in the day and age where a lot of people
like
don't really.
In 20s,
yeah, tight shit. It's in the 20s. You know, you see a lot of older people, they're not like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah.
Would you date older?
Nah. I wouldn't date nobody like over fucking what?
30?
32. I wouldn't date nobody over 32.
That's still older than you.
It's older than me, of course, but it's not no like fucking stretch. You know what I'm saying? I don't want
no
you.
Pun intended.
Yeah, it ain't nothing crazy, but yeah, the range I be looking at anything between 25 and 30 is perfect.
What about younger?
Younger, my experiences with younger ain't as great. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
So your age or a little bit more sounds
my
like.
age or a little bit more is like the perfect range, But you know what I'm saying, with the younger ideal, it's like, okay, I'm gonna give you time to work out what you need to work out, do what you need to do, you know what I'm saying, get that frontal lobe developed, you know what I'm saying, do what you gotta do with that. But it's not gonna really work out for real until you really get into that age range, in my opinion. It could for sure, but just right now, it's like, and even then, it just depends on it depends on where you're at. So like if you in a college setting and you that age, it might not work. It might not work. But if you outside of college, you actually in the real world, it could definitely work. You know what I'm saying? You're actually doing shit that, where there's not a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of hype, a lot of all this and that, it's perfect. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so let me answer the question. How is marriage beneficial to a man? I kind of will line up my answer with yours. I feel like if you have someone that is, like you said, supportive of you, someone who is there for you, someone that cares for you, someone who is honest, someone who is, helping you out when you need it. I feel like the difference with men and women is, I feel like we need more like tangible things. You guys don't, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like we want like security, like finances, like make sure everything is good, like protection. I think you guys just want, like how you said, like just make sure I'm good. Like when I come home, like you probably want like a back massage or something, or like food on the table, like simple stuff. Like
that's really
from a long day of work, that's all y'all really want. Like that's just dinner done,
peace.
Like peace.
You just want peace.
I feel like so if you're that, I don't know, it just seems simple. I don't know.
It's very
really simple.
It's very simple, but that's the problem. That's the problem. It's too simple.
Is it?
So people don't compute it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's too simple.
Huh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, common sense ain't so common. It's the same way.
Yeah. It's like women, all they say is they want good men. We can't find no good men. Where they at?
Yeah, y'all can find good men, but y'all good women. That's the problem. That's the problem. You can find good men everywhere, but can you find a good woman?
Can we really find good men everywhere?
Yeah, everywhere. Every city, every state, you can find good men.
Really?
Yeah, it just depends on where you're looking. And that's that, and that's that. You ain't gonna find no good man in the club. You might not, but usually when men are in the club, they're
looking for one thing.
Yeah, they looking for a good time.
Okay, what if somebody similar to like me? I'm not really. I'll go out every now and then with my friends, but I'm not a club person.
That don't mean you looking for love in there, right? You're just looking to have fun with your friends.
Yeah.
So why are you looking for love in the club? You're not doing that. You're looking to have fun with your friends.
Okay, let's take the women out that go to clubs. Let's factor in on women that they got a good job, they do what they got to do. You might catch them in the grocery store.
Grocery store is perfect.
Grocery store?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So can't be no Walmart though. Can't be no Walmart. Can't be no, you know what I'm saying,
like
Goodwill, all this now.
Publix.
Yeah, them places where people shop at that's established, all this and that. They spend a little extra for good quality, all this and that. You can find people there for sure.
So women don't want to go up to men. So it's like, what? How would you even know like a man is single like in the grocery store? First of all, nobody wants to be bothered in the grocery store. So it's like, what? How would we?
All right. So,
do you want to be approached or should we be open? What is it?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Me personally, I like being approached. It happens so often.
We're doomed.
You know what I'm saying? I like being approached. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna, it don't matter what type of tip you on or anything like that. I just like being approached. Hey, you stretch life. Hey, you Nick. You this. You that. Yeah, man. What's up, bro? You watch my videos. You this and that.
Okay. What if you scratch? What if they don't know you, but they just think you look good?
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It might not go nowhere, but I appreciate that. It's good to have a compliment every now and then. But if you come off in a way of, okay, this girl might be a little interesting. I like the way she looks. I like how she sounds. I like what she's saying and all this and that. If she want to, go a little extra, you want to go a little extra. That's how my last relationship was, old girl see me in the grocery store, and she hit me up. And it was smooth, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, everything was amazing, you know? It wasn't bad at all this and that, you know? We just wasn't really seeing eye to eye at the end of it, you know? And that's only due to, like, certain circumstances where we are right now. So, like, say, for instance, if shit is different, we're in different cities, we're not in Tallahassee anymore, shit could definitely work out. But it's just being in Tallahassee, shit ain't gonna work out.
Why does the city matter?
Like I said, it's just the different stages of where you are in life and shit, you know, the whole college shit, you know. It's college shit is different, you know, it's very different depending on what you do and how you're doing things, you know. Because a lot of things cloud your judgment, a lot of things cloud your mind, especially, you know, college friends and all this other good shit, and, you know, it's wild.
Do you believe in right person, wrong timing?
Yeah, of course. Of course, and you know, that's how I feel like that situation is, you know, right person, wrong timing, you know, like everything was smooth when it wasn't about that, but then when it became about that, you know what I'm saying, that's when shit was kind of like, okay, well, you know, it is what it is, I'll give you your time, you do what you do, and if shit ain't changed in the next, you know what I'm saying, year, 2 years, then it is what it is, it ain't what it ain't.
Year 2?
You know what I'm saying, yeah.
Would you wait for someone during a stage of a relationship?
Not necessarily wait.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't, but you know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is, let's say we were together and we were just talking, and then we, you know, separated. We may still be cool or whatever, and one of us gets in a relationship. Would you still wait for that person?
No. If you're in a relationship, shit, rich. Worry about your relationship. We're still cool, but
so
you know,
it's us focusing on ourselves, single for a time period.
Yeah,
and then we can come back together.
Literally. So if we're single, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if we're in a relationship a year or two down the line, you know, you had that time to do what you do in your relationship, shit, it's completely fine. Do what you do. If that shit don't work out and I'm single, shit, hit me up. Let me see how you working with them, you know? Because at the end of the day, if there's no bad blood with the breakup or anything like that, there's no reason why you shouldn't try again. Because people grow differently.
Really?
Yeah, some people grow. In my opinion, people grow at different rates. You know? So, like, nobody's going to know this, nobody's going to know that. Some people need more experiences in their life before they're able to actually be with you. You know? Because some people are more advanced than others. And that's the real tea on that. You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't understand.
Huh.
So
you're willing to wait.
Of course. Like I said, if I'm not willing to wait per se, but if I'm single at this time, you single at this time, it's been a couple years, let me see how you think again. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if you changed anything. And if nothing's changed, then we just know the answer. But if shit has changed, let's try again. Why not? You know, we didn't end off in a bad way. We didn't end off in this way, that way. It was mutual. Everything was smooth. Everything was okay. We're still cool. We're still friends. All this and that. Why not try again, you know?
You don't believe in you should just leave something in the past. Once it's over, you shouldn't look back?
No, because like I said, people grow at different rates. Yeah.
Okay. That was a good one. That was really good. Let's see. Okay. Next one.
I feel like you need another shot at that Terramana.
Me?
Yeah.
You want to take one? Let's go.
Need another shot at Terramana, man. Come on now. Cause that wine ain't going nowhere.
Oh, what? How do you know?
That wine ain't going nowhere.
It was up there.
Yeah, alright. It's a small shot again. Smooth.
Can you go? Thank you. Jesus, I would have put you in the cage.
Alright, man. You ready?
Let me not waste this, okay?
Yeah, come on.
What is this too? Not but
ain't the shit. Goddamn. Now this shit ain't so anymore.
What? Another one?
Oh, you want another one?
No,
I was saying, alright. I'm just pouring up the sip on.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just sipping. I ain't pouring up the drink or the shot.
Okay. Oof. Where was I?
It'll be alright, man.
Alright. Next question. Let's get a little juicy, you guys. Okay. What's something you think you need to work on in the bedroom?
In the bedroom? I'm just being so honest. I just don't know.
10 out of 10?
I got receipts. I got no, like, I ain't no complaints.
You think you're 10 out of 10?
I got no complaints. No complaints. The time is amazing. The everything is just overall. I mean, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Dave told me this unless they were lying to me. You know, but if they were lying, they wouldn't have came back multiple times. You know, so it's like, okay, I've had women cry over me before. Just being honest, like literally cry and block. multiple times. I'm
Wait,
still
who
blocked?
blocked
Today.
Why would they block you if you still?
Yeah, I'm blocked, man. You know, cause like basically the shit was so great. It wasn't supposed to be like this, but the shit was just so great. She instantly snapped right then and there. She was like, "Yo, I need to keep this," and I wasn't in that space to actually be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what pissed her off. So, you know, it was like, okay, well, I mean, it is what it is, it ain't what it ain't. I'm sorry. It's just, this all I can do right now. You know what I'm saying? And it was made clear 100% beforehand.
As he said before.
And I asked her, why would you block me? It's just something I have to do because I don't want to see your posts. I'm always think about what we did. I'm always think about this. I'm always think about that. You're literally the only blah, 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 blah. Because at the end of the day, the reason why I say that, you know, I actually care about the woman. I don't really care about myself per se. I could make you do what you need to do 5, 6, 7 times in a row.
You don't care about yourself?
It takes me a little bit. I be killing shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you know, because I've done it so much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've done it not necessarily with a lot of women, just, you know what I'm saying, with the women that I've been with myself, like relationship.
You said that.
You know, all this and that. So like I've done it so much where it's like, okay, I really have learned that women are literally almost all the same, in my opinion.
In what way?
When it comes to that. In my opinion, women are literally almost all the same. And I've had women say, no, they're not. You can't do this. You're not finna do that. I did the same shit I did with the last one. I did the same shit I did with the last 2.
Easy to talk when the numbers is low.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
All right, okay. I got you. Well, I mean, you know, like I said, it's on 2 fingers. But if it's been it's on 2 fingers, but I'm not saying this the ending number. But if it's been 6 in a row, said the same exact shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, this nigga might know something. This nigga might be on to something.
Are we saying that the moves and everything, boom,
the move, yes,
same outcome,
yes, and I'm not even talking about Nick Jr. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. It's so simply easy because a lot of men, they could care less about pleasing a woman. Me personally, I know this is what you have to do to actually enjoy what you want to do. So it's like, okay, I worked on that for the longest. You know what I'm saying?
How did you work on it?
What you mean? How did I work on it? I actually had conversations with my partners, and I told them, how was this? How was that? How was that this time? How was that this time? You like this? You like that? And I would just literally do that. So now it's like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to be like modest of what I'm saying. I ain't really trying to like boast about anything or even try to out nobody, you know, and all this and that. But I've had a woman, you know what I'm saying? They literally told me they hated head. They hate head so much. Because niggas suck at that shit. They all this and that, you know, blah, blah. Only one that's ever gave her good head was another woman type shit.
Bless her heart.
Then next thing you know, first time, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if it was the Casamigos, I don't know if it was this or that, you know what I'm saying, but 2 minutes, it's crazy. Huffing and puffing, ventilating. That's the one that blocked me. That's the one that blocked me. But yeah, nah, it's just like that, man, you know, and like I said, it's not to brag. It's not the boast. I don't really know what I can really improve on.
Nothing, Nick. Nothing.
I mean, if I really like literally had to say some shit, like really had to say some shit.
If you could perfect your sex game, is that a better question? How can you perfect your?
Shit, I nut quicker. That's about it.
You mean like because it'd be too tiring for the other?
Yeah, literally.
Like, come on.
literally. That's exactly what it is.
I'm dead.
That's all I can say, man.
Well, I mean, I wish I was as.
Damn, I feel like I can't even share this shit no more. I don't even know that shit, man.
I can share a certain part. But dang, I don't know if I'm as great as Mr. Nicholas over here. I mean, for me, it's only been one hand, but.
Right. But it hasn't been like that multiplicity on that one hand, right? That many times on that one hand. So there you go. Like I said, you know, it's like literally, I've told you, probably over 500 times with me. I've been there.
I mean, speaking of, since I answered it like that, I would say what I have to work on is maybe I need a whole phase.
Whole phase. Yeah. Hey, listen, man.
I'm kind of lying.
Listen, nah, you kind of lying, but you kind of factual too.
I've been in a relationship, so when I first got to college, I was in a relationship for like 5 years, and then we ain't gonna go into much detail after that. But after that,
that's your whole college. That's your whole college experience, though. So yeah, you fucked up bad. I got out halfway.
So after that, it's like it was only a couple after that. So it's like if I had to improve on something, I think I need to have a little bit more like experience.
But then again, with those 5 years, y'all wasn't doing it like that.
I mean, it was.
So yeah, I mean,
Think about it. Think
okay.
about it.
I'm thinking about it.
Think of the numbers.
Think of the numbers.
One
I ain't start fucking till I got to college for real.
Yeah, I lost my virginity at 18.
Yeah, well no, I lost mine at fucking 2021. So yeah.
Hey.
So yeah, like 21. 21 was when I really lost my shit. 21. That's when I lost my shit. Yeah.
Oh, Nick.
So yeah.
Good man.
Yeah.
Dang, so I mean, for me, I feel like I don't really want a whole phase. But
You don't need it, honestly. You just need that one person that you can.
Experience.
Because I would think if you've been in a relationship for 5 years, y'all at least pop that shit like at least 5 times a week for real. 5 years, and at least in the beginning. Because I know later as the relationship goes, it dies a little bit.
Yeah.
But
then, other stuff goes into that.
Exactly. So like, yeah, I know in the beginning though, rabbits. At least for me in the beginning, rabbits. You know what I'm saying? We own it.
Brother.
We in the mall. We in the dress rabbits. You know what I'm saying? We get a quick little. Doing
dress
what you do. Yeah.
Dang, I feel a little boring.
That's a little bit.
So I mean, if I had to say answer, it would be like probably like more experience. I don't really want to have no whole phase.
Type shit.
I feel like I could use.
Listen, man. I'll tell you this right now. If you really, 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 really care about that shit, man, just perfect your head game. That's all I do. It works both ways. Like how I perfected mine, perfect yours, and that shit'll keep somebody trying to be with you for the longest. You know what I'm saying?
Just head, really? Y'all don't care about my qualities?
Well, yeah, of course. But like I said, men love peace. We come home, you talking about the back side, that's cool. But at the end of the day, are you finna give us, 100% instead of just that 50-60? Like, oh my God. Nigga got the, it just be like that, men can agree with me, dog. Head game, bro, that shit it's that guy, man. A guy could literally, we couldn't give, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it like that.
How early should you introduce
that
head game when you talking to somebody? Because I can't.
I'm not finna fucking give you head and shit after like 2-3 weeks, of course. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
wild.
But it just all depends, though. I ain't gonna lie. That Casamigos hidden. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever we got.
You must really know this person though.
Yeah. Of course. I'm not thinking about that with anybody I don't really know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like if I
just some stuff popped up, but I've known you
exactly for a good minute.
Okay.
So it's like okay, we talked a good bit of time. So it's like okay, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, why not? You know what I'm saying? I'm here now.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, that shit'll definitely it'll do what it needs to do.
That's it, Nick. So head. That's it. That's all it takes for y'all. Head and peace.
We're literally, it's that simple. Head and peace.
I can't.
If we get that, bro, then that's literally like the blueprint. Some guys, like I said, they're used to that whole I got 50 women. But the niggas that's not, the niggas that know they want this, know they want that, that's all we need. Head and peace. Literally. You ain't got to bust nothing open. You too tired that night to bust shit open, do all this and that. Just give me head. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. And it's not even like we're going to ask for it. You know what I'm saying? We might ask for it every now and then, but, it's kind of weird to ask for it, so we're not going to do that. But if you just come around and just do that shit out of nowhere all the time, oh my God.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I'm sure it's been many of women that have just felt like they were a good woman, they give good head, and they still have not been wifed. So what's missing?
Well, you forgot what I said. Niggas that want that shit.
Like a relationship?
Yes. Niggas that actually want the wife, the kids. A lot of niggas don't want that. So you have to know if he wants that or not before you're actually doing that for him. And that's the big thing about it. You can't just go busting it open. You gotta really know.
Now he took it, and you now look at you.
Exactly, you folded. You know what I'm saying? You out there, on the streets.
So for the women out there, Nick, what are some factors that can help a woman that a woman can tell that a man like wants them, that wants a relationship? Like,
how can a woman tell if a man wants a relationship?
Yeah.
Shit, man, there's no way to know unless he's, you know what I'm saying? There's really no way to know unless he shows you. That's literally it. He's doing this for you. He's doing that for you. He's paying this for you. He's taking you out here. He's doing all this other stuff. That'll tell you right there. A man that'll want you, a man that really wants to be with you, you'll see it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be too, hidden. You get me? You know what I'm saying? And if the guy is just able to do this with fucking 2,000 women, then what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I feel like those relationships where you're with a guy that doesn't really have a lot already and all this and that, you build with them, it's going to be way better than when you get with a guy that's already, like, established, is used to and all this and that. Yeah, of course. Of course. That's why when you're in college, it's great to start these relationships.
Because y'all both not really
exactly. Y'all both not up there and not doing this and that. But then when you get your late ages, you're with guys that are more established, guys that are used to actually going out, finding women, doing all this and that. It gets harder, But for the guys that women want, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys y'all want are like the 6-figure guys, 7-figure guys, all this and that. You got to realize the older they are, the worse it's going to be for them to actually want to settle down.
And be faithful.
Exactly, because they're so used to this for so long.
Mm-hmm.
So
interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
In my opinion, at least, everybody got a different opinion.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know where to go after that.
Shit.
Let's see. Okay, so let's do one more question in the love quest segment. Okay, so without mentioning your ex, what should you have done differently in your last relationship?
Okay, so what I could have done differently, what I should have done differently.
Without mentioning.
Mentioning. I mean, I wasn't gonna mention it regardless. I just knew, like, myself personally, like, it's shit that comes into your mind after shit happens. You know what I'm saying? It sucks, but it happens. But it makes you a better person in the future. So, like, something I could have done differently. I could have been more involved in the personal life. You know what I'm saying? So, like, being around all the friends, being around, all the people that they be around, being there a lot more rather than just letting them go do what they do and, just come back to you without you going out with them, without you doing this and that with them. So I feel like that solidifies that bond a lot more when you're actually doing those things with them so they don't wonder, you know what I'm saying? They don't not think about you and all this and that, they're just thinking about their straight friends. But if you're there, then okay, they're thinking about you. Especially if they invite you, you know what I'm saying? Why not go?
Oh, you deny it?
Yeah, like, I don't feel like going to the club and all this and that. I don't feel like going out of this and that, but that's the things they like to do. So why wouldn't you do it?
It's bonding.
Exactly. Why would you want to do it? If they like doing it, why would you want to do it? And that was one of the biggest things I really had an issue with. I really had a problem with myself, But I learned, you know what I'm saying, me personally, like, if I'm interested in somebody and they want me to go out with them, they want me to do this and that, even if I don't feel like doing it, I'm going to probably do it now. I ain't going to lie. Because I learned better. Like, I take all my losses, all my L's, with a grain of salt. I learn from them, basically,
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because I'm not a club person. I'm a club person with my niggas. But when I go with my woman and shit like that, I'm not really a club person. Because, like, I just want to be my woman, you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing about you being there.
Boy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. And I tell people this all the time, bro. I'm a lover boy, man. I'm a lover boy, bro. I don't care. I'm not a whore. I can't be.
Aww.
I suck at it. Like, I literally, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, so for me, without mentioning your ex, what's something you could work on? I guess opening up more.
Right.
I think for me, like, I keep everything on the inside. I'm, like, very, like, I don't know, observant. So I'll see something you do, or maybe we just got into, like, a heated argument, and we don't, like, talk about it after or say, okay, I was wrong or you were wrong, or how can we move forward? How can we not have this happen the next time? I'm just like, bet.
Right.
Okay, so now we on to the next thing, and we didn't talk about it. We didn't work through that to see, like, how this can't happen the next time.
That's a huge problem. Yeah, that's a huge problem. I'm actually dealing with that with one person right now that I actually was speaking with that, I feel as if it's somebody that has potential for real, but that's a big problem too. You're not supposed to look at their potential. You're supposed to look at who they are. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of their
killer.
type shit. And that's one of they things right there. They don't want to talk about a lot of certain shit, you know. And it's like, okay, I get it. You know, you had these, this and that. It might have been trauma. It might have been this, might have been that. But I want to talk about this. I feel like we have to. And if you don't want to.
I feel like you're a talker.
Exactly. Oh, of course. Of course. Let's talk about everything. After we do this, we got to talk about it. After we do that, we got to talk about it. I got to know. I just need to know. That's how I know everything's going straight. Everything's going, you know, calmly. Everything's smooth. Because I like to go up. I don't like to go back. You know what I'm saying? I like to go forward, not backwards.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting. So how do you deal with somebody that, I guess it's the opposite of you? Like, it seems like you like to communicate, but what if you're interested in somebody who, like you said, that
I teach them.
Really, you teach them.
I teach them how to communicate.
Yeah.
Everybody, in my opinion, everybody needs to know how to communicate. Whether it be business-wise, relationship-wise, anything-wise, you need to know how to communicate. You need to know how to be a people person here and there. You ain't got to be a people person when you shut your door at your house. But when you go outside that house, learn how to be a people person. Because literally, the world is just people. We're the people. It's literally people that's running everything. People that's making these rules. People that's doing this. Learn how to be a people person. That way you can fit in through the cracks and manipulate your way up to the top.
How can you be a people person if you're, let's say, an introvert?
Hey, ain't no other way but going out into that water. You know what I'm saying? You got to go into that water with that pole and throw that bitch every time. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just experience. And I tell people that with everything, just like with photography, it's experience. If you don't know what you're doing, the answer's simple. You don't know what you're doing. But the more you do it, the more you're going to learn how to do it. You know, the more you're going to learn how to figure it out. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So you just gotta be willing to be able to do that too. So
I mean, easier said than done.
Oh yeah, very easier said than done. Like I've done it. I have done it. I haven't been a people person all my life for real. You know what I'm saying? Of course I was like a class clown and all this and that, but that was only because I was so scared of people. You know what I'm saying? I was scared of people worrying about if they accepted me.
Clown?
Literally, bro. I fuck school. You know what I'm saying? Not fuck school, but you know, back in the days, that's what I was on. I was on some fuck school, man. You know what I'm saying? I was afraid of people. That's why I was like that. You know, and so I would try to get people to really like accept me and all this and that, you know, and I would try to make jokes and do all this and that. And that would, and really it just turned into me being that. And I'm still the guy that likes to joke a lot and all this and that, but I know how to read a room now, you know, so it's easier. And that came with experience, but me doing that helped me become the person I am today. You know, me become that people person. So now I can talk to anybody. I can do anything, you know, I can say whatever I want without me being scared of what's gonna happen and all this and that. Not that I say crazy shit, but you know what I'm saying? I just know how far I can go with things a lot.
I can see that. I can see you growing into something great.
You know, everything happens for a reason, man. You know, and I just feel like me having those experiences, it all happened for a reason to build me who I am or building me for what I'm gonna be. You know.
Okay. All right. Let's see. One last question. What's something you recently learned about love?
Something I recently learned about love. Man. I ain't gonna give no examples, but something I recently learned about love, man, is that if it's real, it's not gonna go away. If that makes sense, like it's not gonna end like when you thought it ended or all this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be there. You know, you can't just turn it off. You know, if you really love something or someone, then, you know, whenever they get around, whenever they come around, whenever they walk around, whenever you see them and all this and that, you're going to feel it. You know, you can't just shut off love. That shit is there. So you can't hide if you really love somebody, you know. Like, you might think you love somebody, but try not being around that person and then being around them again, you know what I'm saying, after a couple months. And then next thing you know, the shit's still there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I thought I was over that shit. I thought I was done with that shit. But nah, that shit is real. Love is real.
That's a good answer.
Love is real, man. That's all I gotta say about it, bro. You can't turn that shit off. If it's real, you'll know.
Okay, I like that answer. I don't feel like love is conditional. I think it's supposed to be unconditional, right? Am I tripping? It should be unconditional, but it's not. It's conditional.
I mean,
that's what I recently learned. Love is conditional. Not on my end, but on...
Well, you have to love somebody for a reason. You can't love somebody for no reason.
Before you go further, when you think of someone you love, I seen this somewhere. I think I mentioned this in the last episode. When you mention someone you love, do you name things you love about them or things they do for you? What's the first thing you think?
Things they do for me.
Things they do for you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, men just love peace. Peace in the head. If you bring me that peace,
Peace is not.
head.
Is it conditional?
Peace isn't conditional. Peace is unconditional, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of half and half. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to do all this for somebody. But at the end of the day, you know that they're going to like it. You know it's going to make them feel this way. So why wouldn't you do it? If you really love them and you want to be with them and all this and that, you know? So I feel like sometimes you have to do some things if you really want to be with that person for them to actually, like, love you back, you know? And if you're not okay with that, just find somebody different. Doesn't need all that, you know? Literally, before you get too deep. I could love you as a person all I want, but if you're not adding anything to my life and all this and that, you know, then it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You know, what's going on? I'm doing things like this. You treat me like shit. I love you as a person, but at the end of the day, you're not really...
not treating you like shit.
Not treat me like shit, but not treat me the way I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, I love you, but I got to go do what's best for me because at the end of the day, I go in the grave by myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to live my life with something that's going to bring me this type of feeling, you know, all the time. Not, you know what I'm saying?
Which requires someone doing stuff for you.
Exactly. Cause and that's one of my love languages that I learned. Shout out to Christina, man. She taught me about love languages and shit. You know, my love language is physical touch and acts of service.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my shit. Like, you do this for me, you do that for me.
Give me an example.
I mean, shit. Say, for instance, I got a studio rental. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. I don't feel like going in today to make sure they don't fuck shit up. Don't worry, man. I got you. You know, I'll go in there. I'll make sure they doing shit straight. Oh, my God. I got you. Or, say, for instance, something like, I come in the house, I'm doing all this and that, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I don't feel like sitting on the couch watching the movie. I'm gonna just go play the game real quick and do all this and that. Next thing you know, you coming in the room with a motherfucking some snacks, some all this and that. Oh my God, man. I appreciate you 100%, man. Because I really was feeling hungry, you know. Something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, you know. I really love that shit.
Okay.
That's for me. If you can do that for me, man, yeah.
Okay. Acts of service and physical touch.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I think that wraps up the Love Quest segment. We got one last segment and then we'll be done. Okay. So, the last segment is the reality is segment / mental health. So, the reality of who you are currently and how this resonates with your day-to-day life. So, question for you, Nicholas. How do you feel about suicide, and do you think it's selfish?
Alright, so alright, I ain't know you meant like that, but alright, okay.
The reality is.
So, in my opinion, my honest opinion, suicide is very, very, very selfish.
I agree.
Very selfish.
I agree.
Because, like, you know, I don't know, man. With people that do that and they really, like, genuinely have nobody, they have nobody to talk to, they have nobody to do this, nobody to do that, it's not selfish. But when you actually have people that are your friends, people that fuck with you, people that love you, people that talk to you, people that try to do things for you, people that do all this and that, and you still end up, you know what I'm saying? I can't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, you going out this way when you had all this to actually, to be the back for you, the people to hold you up. You had this. So why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? What you got going on? It's not that, you know, and you know.
You can't really say it's not that serious.
Yeah, I can't say, that's what I'm saying. I can't really say it's not that serious, you know, but.
But if they're really, like, struggling with something internally that you just don't understand.
Yeah.
I've thought about this.
Yeah, man. If they're dealing with stuff that that nobody can understand, and you know,
even though you about to leave behind a whole family,
you about to leave behind
I might
everything.
be depressed as I don't know what because you did this.
You know what I'm saying? Your people that did all this and that for you. Your people that, you know what I'm saying, that you've been around your whole entire life, had good times with, laugh with, enjoy with, still want to do all this and that with you, still
I'm
trying
about to be in
get
a
you to do
good
this.
space. We
You know
about
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
up.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, bro. You know, and it's like, damn, bro, that's selfish as fuck. Like me personally, as the person I am today, man, I give my last to anybody that's really close to me like that, man. If you really down on hard times and you really got this going on, if you really one of my close friends, bro, I got you, man. Like I loan my friends money all the time, bro, when they was in times of need, bro.
Yeah.
And they you know what I'm saying, and they've been okay after that, you know, because I believe in all my friends, you know. And if you were to still have those options and still decide to do that type of stuff, man, it's like, yo, come on, man. You
I feel like it's selfish.
It's selfish as hell, man. But you know, at the end of the day, everybody's entitled to do whatever the fuck you want to do. So,
How would you feel if that were to happen to like someone close to you, and it was like they blindsided you, like they never said anything to you, they never.
Man, you know what's crazy? Someone recently just did that actually.
That you know.
Yep, that I know. We weren't like close. I just met him this year, beginning of the year. But just those couple of months of me meeting him, that was my guy. Like we was like that. We were literally planning to go to Toronto to go to the OVO and all this and that and whatnot, because he was up there with that type of people and I was up there and all this. Just a lot of business shit. But we was really like that, and we were about to go to, you know what I'm saying, to Toronto for some smooth shit. And I never knew bro was really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you would think bro was on top of the world. He had all this, you know, the house, the cars, the friends out every day. I mean, I knew something was wrong, but
you knew something was wrong.
And it wasn't like I really knew, but it's like you're not living this type of lifestyle, drinking every fucking night, spending money on everybody's drinks, spending money left and right every fucking night, buying everybody drinks, doing all this and that. And it's simple, it's easy. No sane person does this.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? You have to be fighting something. You got to be dealing with something.
Why? Because they...
Listen, man, in my opinion, you know, it's like this. Nobody in their right mind is going to be going out every fucking night, looking for the turn up every fucking night, buying rounds of shots, $500 a night every fucking night, drunk every morning, every day, all day.
Oh, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Every morning, it's something wrong.
Just something going on.
You ever had a conversation before?
And that was the thing, because it's like I didn't want to impose, you know what I'm saying? I said something before, during the time when we were drinking. I was like, yo, man, what? You do this every fucking night. What the fuck? What's going on? You know? And, you know, typical regular response, you know, however someone responded to that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, I didn't really know him too much. But those couple of months, I felt like he was that guy, you know what I'm saying? And he ended up taking his life, you know? And that's
when you found out the news, what's the first thing you felt?
Man, yo, dog, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know how I was feeling, but it was like a almost like I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Like
you knew it would happen?
I knew it. Like I just knew bro was battling. I knew he was battling. Cause it was like 2-3 a.m. I was in the park with somebody just chilling. We were hanging out. We were both close friends. I wouldn't call myself. She was a close friend with him. I wasn't. I was a friend. We weren't close, but you know what I'm saying? I knew him enough to feel like, okay, this my dog, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, when I got that call, you know, let her know, you know, boo crying, all this and that. And I'm just like, yo, bro, I knew something was wrong. That shit crazy.
So for the future, when you see these signs, what will change this time?
Trust me, bro. Trust me.
Because you, as someone who said they are
there.
A conversationalist, someone who talks it out, what you gonna do now?
I'm there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm there.
Because you know, a lot of people, like for instance, someone like me, if I'm going through it, nobody will know.
And that's the problem. Nobody.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Nobody fucking knew, but I seen
the signs.
I watched so many. Like me, when I was growing up, YouTube was my home. YouTube was the only thing I would watch. I watched so many different types of videos. You know, you up late nights just scrolling through shit.
Going to a rabbit hole.
You going to the whole hole. I've been through that many times. I learned a lot of shit I didn't even know I needed to learn. And it's like, bro, like, man, It's crazy.
Hmm.
I just know better for next time. You know, like everything happens for a reason. You feel me? So now maybe if I got a closer friend, you know, that might be doing something like that, I definitely know now. You know, and it's sad, but that's just how it is. Rest in peace to brother, man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, man.
Very sad situation. I haven't had anybody close to me, like obviously through suicide or anything, but for me, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of feel like it's kind of selfish.
Yeah.
It's kind of selfish. I don't know how to describe it because it's like you don't know what someone is going through. At the end of the day, people go through internal things that they don't tell people about, but it's like, what about the people that you leave behind?
Yeah.
It's like, is it wrong to feel like, dang, I don't want to put my, what's the word? How I feel over your feelings, but dang, do you think about like, if I do this, like, now what will happen? How will
Right.
everybody feel? Will they go into a depression? Will they think about life different? Will they want to do it?
Right.
It's like, it's kind of sad to think about, but I've thought about this. If any of my friends are going through a situation like this, I just feel like, dang.
Right.
It hurts. It hurts because it's like I feel some type of way because I just can't like, I just couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine, but it's like, dang, I don't want to feel selfish because you personally going through something and we just can't understand it. We can't understand it, but I will say, like, dang, if you ever going through something, just talk about it.
Sure.
It got to be someone around you that will listen, you know?
Literally, it's, bro, you know
Somebody
what I'm saying? Y'all be having
that loves
friends.
you.
Literally, y'all be having friends. Y'all be having all this and that, man. But, you know.
I would say to end that, talk about it. It's always people there. If it's friends, family, you know, you got hotlines. It's always somebody there that can get you out of that, you know, funk or whatever you're feeling. So,
Right.
yeah. So, not to bring it down, but on to the last question of the podcast. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 years to end this, Nicholas? Nick Jonas. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 years?
If I had to put a name or a title on it or some words on it, see myself in Atlanta in a high rise.
Atlanta? Why Atlanta?
That's where the money at.
Is it really?
It's not where I'm gonna end at, but
You want to live there for a little bit? You gonna rent out your house?
yeah, it's real estate. My first real estate portfolio. That's the reason why I bought a house.
Yeah.
Just to start off my real estate portfolio. But of course, I'm gonna live in it for a little bit, then slide on once I figure out where I want to go next. So like Atlanta, that's where I'm really gonna like. Where's where the bag really finna be at?
And you got family there, right?
Yeah, I got a sister there. So going to Atlanta, that's where I'm gonna hit my first M. Then I'm
You was close. You close.
Nah, no, fuck, I ain't.
You not? Did you hit like
Nah,
6 figures?
Yeah, of course, I hit 6 figures.
Is that not close compared to your peers?
Well, yeah, compared to my peers, yeah.
That's pretty close, Nick.
But still, like I said, I'm gonna get an M in Atlanta. But Atlanta, I'm gonna be there in a high rise. I'm gonna be looking out at the city, you know what I'm saying, hanging out and living that life for a little bit. Then after that, settle in Houston, my family and shit.
I'll be going to Houston, y'all.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at right now. But 3 years, definitely Atlanta in a high rise.
Yeah.
Basically, got my trading situated. You know, forex trading, got that situated. Making bread with that. Started maybe 2 new businesses on the side of just the photography. Automated that, and yeah. That's pretty much what I see in 3 years, and I know for a fact that's what I'm gonna look for in 3 years, because I'm not really trying to get like.
You was doing so good.
Because I'm not really trying to like have distractions for the next until I'm close to 30.
What's a distraction then?
Women. You know what I'm saying?
Women's a distraction?
Yeah, women's are a distraction, bro. Women's are definitely a distraction.
My next question about to see what about love?
Yeah, I'm definitely there for love, but I'm just gonna be planting the seeds here and there along the way. So like, you know, like I said, planting the seeds as in like talking to these women, picking their brains, learning about them, figuring out who they are, and when I'm ready for that, I'm gonna give whichever one I feel like, you know what I'm saying, has a chance, you know. Yeah, whether it be if they're available, all this and that, you know. Like, cause I'm upfront and honest with everybody. I tell them right now. I let them know, hey, right now I can't really like do this and do that with you.
Can you see someone changing your mind?
No. You have to
be one hell of a woman.
You have to have the goddamn double twist, triple twist, motherfucking got 9 million, you know, all that shit.
This is all it takes.
All that shit, man. You have to have all that shit, man. Everything got to be in line. Everything got to be in order. You would have to be pushing me 24/7 every goddamn month, all this and that, for me to actually be like, yo.
This is it.
This really, let me cut this off early and do what I need to do with her. You know what I'm saying? All this and that.
But that goes back to balance, nigga. Balance.
Yeah, I know. And that's the problem that I'm trying to figure out right now. Balance.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Mr. Nick Jonas.
Nah, well, you see yourself in 3 years.
I'm about to answer.
I'm about to say,
go ahead. Go
ahead.
So, for me, y'all, I'm starting a whole brand new life. I've been in Tallahassee for a long time, almost a decade. I've been here since I got to high school. I graduated FAMU. I have my real estate license. I am in photography. I am doing, my dance visuals. I have a full-time job that eventually, hopefully, I'll quit. And then one of these side hustles will, take toll over the others pretty much. So I'll be going to Houston. I'll be there next week. So I'm very happy about that. I pretty much have to start over the whole real estate process again because it's a different state. So I got to start over the real estate process. I have to figure out, photography when it comes to Houston because it's a bigger state and it's more competition.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate you, everything that you taught me, very hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Very hard on me, but
for sure.
I do appreciate it. So yeah, where I can see myself in 3 years is making money when it comes to my real estate, doing my photography and dancing. Those are my number 3 things that I care about. Love would be like Mr. Nick on the back burner. Those are my main things. Like I'm trying to hit at least 6 figures. I'm very sure I can hit it. So
definitely can hit it. Definitely can. Anybody can hit it, man. Everybody can hit it.
Nah.
You just gotta yell.
Not everybody.
Everybody can.
Nah.
Hit it. It just depends on how hard you're trying to work.
How hard do you do you want to work?
Yeah, exactly.
Like me, I gotta open tomorrow.
What time you gotta open?
8 a.m.
That ain't
it's
shit.
about 1, y'all, now.
I'm thinking you about to say 6, 7, 9.
Bruh, I have to be up at 7.
8 o'clock smooth, man. She still got a whole 6 hours to sleep in right now. This shit crazy.
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I really want to be like a real professional dancer, though. Like,
right.
I can see myself like, I really want to dance like a background dancer for like Beyonce.
Right. But the thing about that, you gotta put yourself in them spaces to be able to do that. I feel like you ain't been putting yourself in them spaces.
You don't think so? You ain't seen none of my videos?
I've seen your videos, but have you been putting yourself in them spaces?
How do I? How do I get auditions? I don't even know it. I've been trying for the longest, like.
So.
How to get auditions? All I need is an audition, nigga.
And that's where it comes to being a people person. The more people you talk to, the more people you reach out to. Hey, I know this is happening in Atlanta this week. Come here. I've had so many instances. Hey, bro. Future trying to shoot this video right now.
Like me reaching out to people?
Yeah, no, not even just reaching out, but just getting to know people. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally with my niche. I do videos, I do photo, you know what I'm saying? Photographers in this area, I would hit up, hey man, I'm coming here. Hey, I'm coming here. I need a studio. I need this. I need that. Now lock in with them that way. Mm-hmm. Dancers, you got to start traveling to places.
I do.
Atlanta is where everything be happening.
I've drove to Atlanta numerous times.
So that's what I'm saying. Atlanta's where everything be happening. So if you know dancers in Atlanta, if they don't know shit, they just don't know shit. But I'm pretty sure someone's gonna know what's going on at all times. Hey, yeah, no, they doing dances for fucking Moneybag Yo video. They trying to get people for this music video. They trying to do this. They trying to do that.
I haven't gotten one audition.
Literally, and the thing about it, I've been plugged so many times by a lot of people that I have met in my industry and all this and that. Like I wouldn't be here without them, literally, and it's all because I just met them. Like literally, bro, and that's where it comes to being a people person. You gotta know how to be a people person. You gotta know how to talk. You gotta know how to be somebody that's useful to somebody. You know.
Yeah. So. How can you be useful to a person?
By just giving what you know to them. And if they already know it, oh well. They don't really see that you can go higher, and it's like, oh well. But if you teach somebody something, or you show them that you're actually somebody that can, you know what I'm saying, go further than what you are right now, you got it. And you can't really think about it too much. The harder you think about it, the less you're going to be able to do it. So just don't think about it. Like me, when I'm hanging with a new photographer, videographer, something like that, someone that's known or whatever, I'm being myself. I'm not finna try to like overextend myself and try to give them all this information, do all this and that. And yeah, so like my boy, I give you an example. My boy Counterpoint. Shout out to Counterpoint 2.0, man. That's my dog. That nigga shoots
Shout out
all
to
the.
him.
That nigga shoots all the big ass artists, all the big ass rappers, all this and that, bro. But he knows when he comes to Tallahassee or whenever I might be in Tampa or Orlando, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And I got that relationship with him now. You know what I'm saying? He can count on me to have this, count on me to do this, because I brought that value to him. You know. So,
yeah. So your advice for me is just reaching out to people that may be in like.
Yeah, that may be that's doing this
people
and that.
don't really be answering DMs, nigga.
And
so
if they don't answer, just don't answer. Still try. If you don't try, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up already. If you try, you still got a chance. But if you don't try, you ain't got no chance. You know what I'm saying? And you never know. Still, the videos you posting now too. I say this as well. Make more videos.
Dance videos?
Yes. If you want to be a dancer, make more dance videos. That's all you gotta do.
I have over 25 videos on my YouTube. I do.
Okay.
It's not enough.
Over 25 videos. You know how many?
One reached
You know how many? Okay, so my Instagram right now, I have. Let's check. Let's see how many videos I got on Instagram.
Brother.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have going to my Instagram. I have 292 posts.
I also have a full-time job.
I have over 292 posts. So, how many posts you think it took for me to actually reach to what I got now? Because I was in between 5,000 to 7,000 followers for the longest. Now I'm almost at 40K.
How long it took you to get there?
Around my, let's see, I'm gonna count actually. Because it didn't happen until this video right here.
You're right, I need to be more consistent.
This was like 260. 270, yeah. 270 videos or posts until people actually see my shit. Literally.
Dang.
It's a consistency thing. Not a damn, I need to do this, damn, I need to do that.
I think for me,
keep doing shit. Like right now, hold on. Right now, what I'm doing my vlogs.
Yeah.
I'm literally just recording my whole day, not doing a lot of editing. 30, 40, 50-minute videos, hour videos. I'm just finna post them.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. I don't care. I'm just finna post
I'm too particular. Like, I don't like how this look.
And that's the problem.
Okay.
You need to just keep
post.
on doing it. Keep posting.
It don't matter how many likes.
Nope, don't at all. Because I was getting, you know what I'm saying, 100 views a video, 200 views a video. We eventually got up to 500. One reached 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And I just kept posting. Yeah. As long as I was doing like 3, 4, 5 videos a week, literally. But you know my Instagram videos be short videos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's really all you need. You know, as long as you're providing what you need to provide in that, you know what I'm saying? So say for instance, you can teach dance moves. You teach these dance moves, oh, she knows what she's doing. Hey, let's hit her up for this video shoot. Hey, let's hit her up to be on Beyonce's next, She knows what she's doing with this. I need people that know how to do this. She knows how to do this.
Do you think they look at the amount of likes and stuff you get?
No. Bro, how do you think people blow up? They find people that ain't got shit. And now they got shit, cause you know what I'm saying? Cause they did this for Beyonce, you know, this and that. Like Shawty in the song On My Mama. I put it on a dancer in that video, in the music video. She wasn't known at all for real. She had a small following, like maybe 3 to 4, 5,000. Mm-hmm. Now she got over 100K just cause she was in that video. Cause she was really like, you know what I'm saying, posting her shit. I forgot her name. Mm-hmm. She had a lot of posts though, of just her dancing. Just her fucking practice routines, her messing up.
Just posting it.
Just posting.
Dang, I'm trying to be too perfect.
Literally. And that's people's biggest problem. Trying to be too perfect.
I don't like how this look. Man, I ain't gonna do this. And I just end up never posting.
Exactly. And I still battle with that sometimes. I don't like what I post or like what I make sometimes. I still post that shit. I don't care.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, 50,000 views. You know what I'm saying? Like my last video just now, the one I made with
But your videos are good now. But I would like to see the videos you did before.
Oh, you just gotta
before
scroll
I
down.
knew you.
Just scroll down.
Because your videos are great now.
Just scroll down. That's literally all you have to do. And the thing about it, I wouldn't really make videos.
Yeah.
I would just make posts. I would try to make videos, but they would be videos from my YouTube. It wouldn't be like short reels and shit.
Yeah, you was on YouTube before.
Yeah, it would just be photos. But even then, like my older, say right here, like I'll show you the one with Christian. I did this old ass video shoot with Christian, showing people how I got the shot. That's where it started. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. This video, 320 likes. Let's see how many views it got. Right now it's probably a lot more, but before I blew up, it only got 5,000 views.
That's a lot.
Before I blew up, it was only like 1,000, not even. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why it has 5 now is because people are scrolling down trying to see where I started from. I literally just had a comment last week. They were commenting on one of my oldest posts. They're like, damn, man, to see where you came from now to what you're doing in photography now is so crazy. People want to see that. You know, the more posts you have, the more they get to see the come up, the more they get to see, you know what I'm saying, how you started, what you started from.
So are you saying it's not the quality, it's the quantity?
Yes. Later on,
it's the quality.
It becomes the quality. Like right now, for me, now it's the quality. But before, they just want to see you. They just want to see you. They want to know who you are.
Because you know, a lot of people just look at your stuff, don't do nothing. But they look
but they see it. And that's all they need to do. Literally, because it gives them that impression on Instagram. It gives them that impression on YouTube. So as long as they're looking at it, okay, let me push this out to some other people that just might want to look at it because they're staying on our app. They're staying watching YouTube. They're staying watching Instagram. They just want to look at our shit. So even them just watching, it helps. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to like, they ain't got to comment. I can care less. As long as you watch it, that's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? Because it's helping me.
Watching. No comments.
Exactly.
I'll be watching.
It's helping me, you know?
Okay. I'll take that.
So yeah, it just, you know, I can talk to somebody about that shit all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, I've been through the ringer with that shit, and I'm still not nowhere with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to be next year. I ain't gonna lie.
What you mean you nowhere with it?
I'm nowhere with it right now for sure. You might think 40,000. I get what 20 to 50,000 views of posts and shit like that. It's smooth, but that ain't shit.
Compared to other people?
Compared to what I want to be doing, that ain't shit.
But let's compare it to where you were. Oh
yeah, that's shit. That's a lot of shit. But compared to where I want to be, that ain't shit. And I know for a fact I'm getting into that bag next year for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna start accepting a lot more of these deals, you know. 'Cause I ain't been accepting shit, but I'm about to accept a lot of shit now. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I will take that advice. I will definitely take that advice. Okay, so that is the end of the mental health segment. I appreciate Mr. Nick Jonas for coming on.
Thank you for using my actual name. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't be like Stretch. Stretch.
No, this is Mr. Nick Jonas. He's going to be great, successful. I appreciate him. I'm glad I got to know you. I'll be leaving officially next week. I'll take all the advice you have given me. You know, I appreciate having, like, honestly successful people who are ambitious, people who can teach me stuff.
Successful.
Why do you do that? To me.
To her,
like, you got a lot of stuff going on. I appreciate it. So you taught me a lot. So, and featuring Mello, you guys.
Yeah, featuring Mello. Mello was in there.
So thank you for watching Holly Morgan Podcast. You guys got any questions, anything you want to comment on, comment down below. I appreciate it. Holly Morgan Podcast. Thank you for watching.
It's a wrap. All right, y'all boys.